could you maybe just walk us through a high level of that problem set? Like how is authenticating and authorizing non-human entities different than working with humans?
Sure. So first thing is when you put it that way, non-human entities, it sounds like we're talking about some mysterious thing, but the reality is that most of the world of software, right? If you look at the back end of most of the software, and these days that's a huge part of our world, is services talking to each other, right? Yes, there are humans involved, of course, right? When you buy something, there's a human buying it, unless it's, of course, Google Assistant that's buying it for you. But to a large extent, everything that happens after that is services talking to each other. So really, the human to service authentication and authorization, while it's critical, is only the top of an iceberg of services talking to each other. And I saw a lot of this, of course, in my previous position as CTO of MuleSoft, where we were integrating services together. That's the majority of the work, is how do you make services talk to each other? And so what we're here to do is to make sure that you're also making sure that only services that are supposed to talk to each other are doing so, just like you're making sure that only humans that are supposed to talk to the services are doing so. That's really the framing of the problem. It's service to service authentication and authorization. Sometimes because you really want to make it more secure than what it is now. Sometimes because it's just obvious that that's the way you connect. You know, when you connect to a shared platform like RDS, you're always authenticating and authorizing. There's no such thing as doing it without that. So we just want to make that really, really simple. The outcome is, of course, a much more secure infrastructure or environment that you have. But sometimes it's to make things easy. Sometimes it's to make things secure.